Here we go. This is it. The last day of the transfer window's right around the corner. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to sim a match. I know you guys hate when I do this. It's the FA Cup. In the first game against this team, we tied 2-2 at their house. So a draw was good enough for us to advance in the FA Cup. And we scored first, which was pretty damn important. We scored with Christian. He picked up a goal in the FA Cup. Then they scored, and we're actually going to pull one back. So I simmed this game because I just wanted to get to the final day of the transfer window and get all the transfer stuff out of the way. I am going to make some pretty crucial moves in the transfer window deadline day. I make some big moves. Now, I didn't have a lot of money to play with. I barely had any money to play with at all. So I had to pull some strings to make some moves happen. As you can see, we went 3-1, which means we are in, where do we go? Is that the semifinals or something? We're pretty deep into the FA Cup, I believe. So we advance in the FA Cup. And yeah, man, hopefully we could pick that up. Now, transfer window talk. Let's do the transfer window talk, baby. So as you can see, we're in the transfer window deadline day. We picked up Malapa a few episodes ago, and Malapa's been a solid player. Do I like him more than Bet? I kind of like the way Bet played a bit better, because Bet was a lot faster, more. When Bet got on the ball, he just felt like he could explode at any moment and just explode into space and burn any defender. But Bet's first touches were bad. Now, Malapa's more of the Christian player. He gets the ball, he stops it. His first touches are always good. He has a wicked shot. He's good in the air, and people aren't pushing him off the ball. So that's why Malapa's a bit better than Bet, is because the strength, the height. Now, we move back to Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson was a cam we brought in from Santos, and I brought him in to play behind Inzagbia. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be playing him behind Inzagbia because he was solid in that first game I played with him. He actually scored a goal off the free kick, so he might get the start. He might get the start over Inzagbia. I'm not really sure yet. I really like Felipe Anderson. I went to go look at what Barca had and if I could get a player on loan from Barca. And look at that. Gareth Bale plays for Barcelona, so that was interesting. And the reason I came to Barcelona is because I remembered to myself, they have Thiago. And Thiago's a young, good player. His wages aren't too high. I know they'll let him come on loan probably if I ask for him. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask if they'll let Thiago come on loan and play for Aston Villa. Now, the only reason I'm bringing him in, I have Inzaghi, I have Felipe Anderson, but with the season being so tough and that's us actually being in a position to win the BPL, now I want to make sure I have enough players to win the BPL, so I want to make sure I have a solid group of guys all the way around. So now I have Inzaghi, Thiago, and Felipe Anderson if this goes through. Then I decided to offer for Miguel Veloso. Miguel Veloso is a Portuguese guy, defensive mid. He could play behind Martins. I feel like he would be solid. We have a lot of players that can play behind Martins at our team already, but not really any high, good defensive mid. So that's why I put the offer in for Miguel Veloso. Do I think I'll get Miguel Veloso? Do I think I'll get Thiago? 80% chance I get Thiago because Barca has so many good players that they might just agree to let Thiago go on loan and get some playing time in. So hopefully I can pick up Thiago. And remember, all this is before the new transfers because Thiago's not at Barca anymore. So as I predicted, Miguel Veloso will not be coming. They don't want to let Miguel Veloso come. He just got to Barca. They just bought him. But they will let Thiago go. So I am going to take Thiago on loan. As you can see, his wages aren't too bad. They're just what are they, like 40,000? His salary's not bad. His wages are good. So Thiago will be coming to Aston Villa. Now, I was thinking to myself, I picked up Thiago. I got Malapa. I got Christian. I got Felipe Anderson. I got Reyes. I got Zumba. Zumba, right? Yeah, Zumba. Who do I need? I need a striker. I need one more striker because Jordan's good, but I don't think he's good enough to really play in those big games. Like, let's say Christian is tired, but Malapa's good to go. I need somebody good to play beside Christian. I need somebody that's really, really good to play behind Christian and be able to play in games against Chelsea and Manchester United and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to pick up a striker on loan because as you can see, I only have 300,000 to waste, and that's not enough to buy any player. So I went through a lot of teams. I went through Aston Villa. Not Aston Villa, excuse me. I went through Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, I went through Barcelona, I went through AC Milan, I went through Napoli, Inter. There's so many teams. I searched all the teams to see if what I was looking for was a team that had a lot of strikers. Like a lot of strikers, like 5, 6 strikers. And they had someone young, fast, that I feel like they would never play him. So that's what I was looking for. I went through loads of teams. So one thing that was interesting while I was looking was obviously I found that Bale went to Barca. That was like holy moly. And also you're gonna see I go to PSG and Neymar went to PSG. So PSG is another team that I said, you know what? Let me go see, because they had Ibra, they had Neymar, and they also had Gamiro, and they had 2 other strikers. So I definitely looked at PSG as well, as you're gonna see in just a little bit. So as I go back to the players that I've bought in, let's talk a little bit more about that. Reyes, the young Mexican center back that I brought in from a team in Mexico. He's solid. He's probably going to be one of my starting center backs. And Zumba, another real young player that I bought from the French league. Very, very fast center back. They might actually take the starting jobs away from the center backs that are here. Then you might say, what skills? Your defense has been pretty good. Why are you going to change them? Those 2 youngsters I brought in, first of all, they're young, which means if I play them, I'm going to sell them for a lot of money. Second of all, they're very fast. Third of all, they're strong. And fourth of all, they're good in the air. Why wouldn't I play faster, younger, taller, stronger defenders over the defenders I have here already? So Reyes and Zumbia might be my new starting center backs. Will Felipe Anderson start over in Zagbia? 50-50. It's still up in the air. Next match I'll play in Zagbia. The match after that I'll play Felipe Anderson, and we'll see. We'll see where I feel after that. I get to Napoli. I start looking at the players they have, and I decide, check this out. Look at this. 21-year-old center forward could play the striker position. I don't know how to really say his name. Insignia? No, Insight. I don't know how you say it. Can you let me know in the comments down below how you say it? It might be said Insight, Insignia. I'm not really sure. But he's a young guy, fast, could play striker. Why not bring him in on loan and only play him behind Malapa and Christian? It's the right move. It's the smart move, I think. Personally, I think it's the smart move, because I don't want to bring in another youngster that's not going to get a lot of playing time. I'd rather bring him in as a lone player, plays a couple games when I need him, and then he gets out of here. I don't even have to worry about selling him or anything like that. But I'm happy right now, guys. I am. Let me tell you why I'm happy. This transfer window, I've made some strong moves. The only player who really left that was important was Bet. I brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, could be 6 players I'm going to bring in. Felipe Anderson, Zumba, Reyes, Malapa, and Thiago. 5 players I've brought in already, all solid, good players. Thiago hasn't played yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be solid. I also hit up that Napoli for that striker. That's going to be 6 if he comes in. 6 players that I brought in during this transfer window, and all I had was 15 million. And I brought in 6 solid players. So right now, I am freaking happy. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to get into the matches. I can't wait to see what my team has to offer. As you can see, I'm checking Chelsea now to see if they had any backups. I went through loads of teams, man. I went through so many damn teams to make sure I could pick up a striker. I wanted a striker really bad. I knew it was one of the most important things in this transfer window was to get a striker to play behind Christian and Malapa. You guys don't like Jordan. People in the comments down below are like, Jordan's not even good skills. He's not good. He's not good. And you guys scared me. You guys actually really scared me. Now I'm thinking to myself, he's not good. Let me make sure I find a player. So here, this is when I go to PSG. I told you I went to PSG already and I saw they had Neymar. This is when I go to PSG. And as you can see, as soon as it pops up, Ibra, Neymar, Gamiro. Look at that. And then 2 other strikers. They were solid, so you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer for Gamiro. I have to, right? Why not? I mean, it's the right choice. So I'm going to offer for Gamiro. I've offered for a few guys now, and hopefully someone will accept. Hopefully one of these teams will accept and let one of these strikers head over to my team. I want you guys to rate my performance in this transfer window. After you see if I get Gamiro or Insight, however you say his name. I want you to rate my performance. A, B, C, D, E, F. F being the worst, A being the best. In the comments down below, rate what I did in the transfer window. Let me know if you think I brought some solid players into Aston Villa and also some realistic players. Something you could see happening. So Gamero was a no, but the striker from Napoli was a yes. Which means, well, sign the man from Napoli. There's nothing else to be said. It's an easy answer. It's quick. I was sitting here thinking to myself, why would I say no? Why would I say no to this? I don't have time to sign anybody else. Let me just sign him up. I got 6 new players at Aston Villa. 4 of them belonging to us. 2 of them on loan. The only person was Bet that left. So please, rate me in the comments down below. A being the best, F being the worst. How do you think I did in this transfer window? I think I did all right, man. I would give myself maybe like a B or a C. I think I did pretty solid for the money I was given. Now, a lot of people told me to ask the board for more money. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to ask the board for more money. I wanted to make it as realistic as possible. I used the money I got for Bet, and that's it. I didn't want to make it all crazy and ask for more money, so that's why I did that. But the transfer window is open, done. I mean, up next, we got Newcastle. And I'm gonna quickly start messing around with the team and figure out the best squad for my team, the best players for the squad to play in the starting 11. And I'll show you guys that in the next episode exactly who's gonna be in our starting 11. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this transfer window episode. If you did, like as always, appreciate. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. To the top right, some more FIFA. To the bottom right, some Minecraft. And I'm your boy AA9 Skills. You know I love you. It's a booyah, baby.